Hey guys, this is Dusty here, and welcome back. This is video 3, and again, I am building this channel from zero, ground up, just to show that I can do it. I want to document it the whole way. I'm going to go kind of a case study experiment, and anyway, here we go. Let's get into the content. Oh, by the way, if you have not subscribed yet, make sure that you subscribe. Hit the button below. And also, there's a little part of the button that kind of looks like a ringing bell. Hit that. Get the notifications. I'm going to be uploading videos. I'm going to be uploading freebies. One of the things I know I have coming up is a video SEO marketing checklist. Cheat sheet, whatever you want to call it, and I've got more things coming. Those should be coming up within the week here. So anyway, make sure you subscribe and get notifications. So on to what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about is being an expert, being having expert status, let's just say, okay, or maybe it's expert in quotes. I don't know, it's status, but a lot of people think that they have to be some, Oppenheimer, where you're the foremost person on nuclear technology or chemicals or whatever he was at the time. I guess there really wasn't nuclear at that time, but anyway, and that is really just not the case. I mean, I think that was maybe the old definition of an expert, and now in the information age where anybody can learn anything about anything, that really is not accurate any longer. So let's just take, for example, let's talk about finance, okay? That's the only reason why I'm saying that is because I'm just trying to think of something that everyone can kind of relate to. The old thinking would be, you have to be someone who's been, in the let's say you're a financial advisor or whatever, and you sell like mutual funds and all that kind of good stuff and other financial products. So for you to be an expert, according to the old definition, you would have to be, have, done it for 20 years, and, you have to be financially, affluent and all that to be considered an expert. Well, that's not really the case anymore. I mean, nowadays in the information age, basically, you could read 5 books on finance and be considered an expert. And why? Because you are going to know more than the average person by far. If you read 5 good books on finance, yeah, you're gonna be, head and shoulders above the average person. And really, what you can do to make yourself an expert is, you can read 5 books. You can, subscribe to forums and go on there and read that stuff, and read websites and all that kind of good stuff. Just make sure that the information is good and comes from credible sources and stuff and everything. But that's how you can be an expert. And really, I mean, what people are doing nowadays is they are just paying you to basically to go do the research and organize the information, and deliver it to them in an easy way for them to digest. That really is what an expert is nowadays. An expert is not, like I was saying earlier, someone who's, been a person in the field for 20 years and all that and everything. I mean, yeah, that's great if you can find somebody who's like that, but I mean, the chances are is that, that's just not really the case. Now, the thing I guess the point I'm trying to push here is that, I mean, someone could be a financial advisor by, you could, I guess, let's just break it down really. You can go to college and you could, take whatever, tests and exams and stuff like that, and, go get a job and be a financial advisor, but you've never done it a day in your life, and you could start day number 1, and somebody could come in there with their whole retirement and say, here's my life, here's me building my entire life's fortune, I'm giving it to you. Well, guess what? That guy doesn't know anything. He hasn't done anything. He doesn't know anything. But, you know, he does probably have a good foundation, though. He's read the books, you know, he's taken the tests, he's done all those things. So, I mean, you know, what makes him more of an expert than you if you were to go out and read 5 or 10 books and, you know, and do a couple of weeks worth of study? You know, nothing really, other than the fact that you got your education for, you know, almost free if you do it like that, and he had to pay 80 grand for his. So, you know, really, I mean, if you think about it in those terms, being an expert isn't really what it, you know, what it used to be. And so, yeah, I mean, I hope that gives everybody a little bit of perspective on that, and, you know, how you can, you know, pick a niche and be the expert without actually having to go and you know, pay those massive amounts of dues and everything. And maybe the term expert isn't the correct one anymore or something, but anyway, though, I hope that helps. And make sure you subscribe, hit the button down below, and hit the little button that looks like a bell ringing. Hit that so you get notifications and everything, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks.